Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Pone here. I'm bringing you guys some Black Ops gameplay right here. I think it's a 50-3. I had this a couple weeks back. This is back when the map was, I think, first come out. I'm using a Galileo. It's a decent little gameplay. I hope you enjoy it. But we're not here to talk about the gameplay. We're actually going to dive into a very deep, very controversial topic. And the topic at hand, this is going to be one of my real talks. And in case you guys haven't seen my other ones before, I've done it about my high school dropout, women, this and that. I've done my fair share of real talk topics, and I think it's about time for me to do this one. And it's basically going to be about homosexuality, gay, bi, lesbian, all that cool stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about this. It's probably going to be a little bit of this and that. I'm going to repeat this. Actually, I'm going to start one time. I'm not going to repeat myself. One time, anybody decides to go overly crazy at the topic at hand is going to get blocked. I don't care if you know me or not. Anything harsh or aggressive in the comment box below, you're going to get blocked. I don't care if you're like, oh, let's be a funny, cool little troll. Do it. I'm going to block you. Don't care. I'm going to delete the message. You might as well just not even waste the effort to put it out there. I'm going to patrol it all, so just pay attention to what you're doing and listen to my opinion and what I know and what I've been through. And then feel free to put your actual opinion in there as long as it's not harsh or being mean. That's fine. So let's crack into this real quick, shall we? First things first, I'm obviously straight. I'm married. I don't have anything against gay people. It's pretty much what I wanted to talk about right now. I've known gay people my whole life. I hate actually saying, oh, gay people, gay people. I don't like actually saying that, but that's the best thing to do right now. I don't know how to actually word this. It's kind of a sensitive subject at hand, so we're going to dive into this. First things first, I've had a lot of friends, a lot of family members, a lot of people that I've known that have been gay. And there's always been controversy whether or not it's genetic. Some people believe it, some don't. Some think, oh, hey, yeah, you know, I had my old neighbor. I knew him for years and years, Mark, and you know, I asked him one time. I was about 13 years old. I'm like, Mark, how'd you know you're gay? And he turns and looks at me, and he was like, well, his name is Brian. So all it took is, you know, it's just classy. It's just classy. Some of my best friends were gay. I grew up in high school. The majority of my friends were actually gay, and I'll get into that topic for the reason being soon. I really have nothing against it. I do believe gay people deserve all the rights in the world. Any couple that love each other should be able to have equal rights, whether or not you're straight or gay or not. I don't care what the Bible says. I don't care what anything says. I don't think anybody should be secluded from the rights that anybody else should have. I think everybody should have equal rights no matter what it is. White, black, gay, straight, elephants. Everybody should have the fucking same kind of benefits and possibilities as the next guy. Always. And, you know, it's kind of hard in the world that it's in right now. A lot of prejudice, a lot of issues, a lot of hatred and racism and all that random stuff going out throughout the world. One thing we could do is we can learn to monitor ourselves. And many people fear things that they don't understand or are, I guess, grossed out about or something like that. So it's really difficult for many people to get any sort of support. I had a friend. He had a daughter beforehand, my old boss and everything like that. Really cool guy. I knew he was gay. Didn't have a problem with him. I'd go hang out. We'd go play rock band. Hell, he has dart night at a gay bar. Yes, that's right, guys. I've been to a gay bar a few times. And you're like, oh my god, Pone, you are so getting unsubbed. And you guys can do what you want. Feel freely. If you're going to unsub me for this kind of topic, that's fine. I don't give a rat's ass. So you know, I've had my fair share. And I'm not saying that I'm completely comfortable. I don't like getting hit on by gay guys or anything like that. It does put me out of my comfort zone. It's not like I'm just going to punch the dude in the face. I just tell him, you know, I'm straight, blah, 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 something along the lines of that. Some people get super creeped out and homophobic and freak out, but I don't know. I really see nothing wrong with any sort of the issues. And, you know, I don't think, oh, yeah, lesbians are hot when they have sex. I watch porno. That's cool. And people tend to think that that's okay and it's less disgusting. I don't think that's right either. I mean, it might not be you, might not be what you do, but I don't think, you know, lesbians are cooler because it's fun to watch because you're a straight guy. I just think everything's just warped out of proportion and to live as they do, being made fun of, being picked on. I had a friend back in high school. I was in high school. I was skipping. I was in a ghetto school. I was like one of 4 white kids at the whole school. And I'd say a good 10% of the school was gay. So there was a good 40, maybe 50 kids at the school were gay. And it was something else. It was an adventure for me. I skipped out of school. My guidance counselor he was a really cool guy. And I was a part of this group that they called the GSA, which was like a gay-straight alliance. It was basically, there was a lot of hatred and stuff going on through the school, so these gay kids were getting picked on and beat up just simply because they were gay. Is that right? No, by no means. That's just like beating up on a nerd or somebody that's, you know, retarded or something. Well, that's technically not something that you can, you know, control, but, you know, then again, some people say that it's genetic, so you never know. Just, you can't hate somebody on their choices, their opinions, or what they like. That's like you getting pissed at me for liking Pokemon cards. Might be nerdy, might not be like what you like. People might make fun of me, but I don't care. I'm proud of who I am, proud of what I am. But anyways, we're going to get back on track. Like I said, the GSA was basically a meeting, a group, where it was a bunch of gay kids, and sadly enough, I was the only straight kid in it. And many people throughout the school used to make fun of me, used to be like, wow, you're totally gay too, quit trying to fake it, and you're a fag lover. And I got everything too. I got so much hate, and, you know, it was already rough enough being the only white kid in school, and I had a rough time there, and at no point was I going to give up on them and stop doing what I needed to do and stick to what I believed in. And I did what I can for them. We had a kid that got picked on, got beat up in school, and he ended up killing himself. And he got picked on just solely for being homosexual. I don't think that's right. I don't think anybody should ever be picked on to the point that they have no faith in life, no friends, nobody to lean on, and they're already going to be secluded themselves. The insecurities and just everything involved. That's a high school thing, and on a choice or something like that, nobody should be made fun of or picked out of. And that's just my personal opinion on it. So I was a part of this group. I was the only straight kid in there. So they often came to me, asked me what I thought about this and that. Tried to do my best. I did my best to take care of them and do what I can. It's not like they needed my protection or anything. But, you know, whenever there was something at hand, I was the first guy. You know, somebody wanted to bully one of them, I was the first guy to step in there and be like, you know what, fuck it. I don't care what happens. You know, I got in a big fight one time in high school. There was these four big dudes. They were jocks, and they were bullying up on this kid, and he was actually a big gay dude. They're bullying him up, beating him outside of the school, and I went in there and just straight up smacked the fuck out of the one dude. Went after another dude, got my ass handed to me. But at no point do I think anybody should be beat or made fun of for a personal choice, something that they can't even control if it's genetic or anything at all. And that's just where I stand, guys. I think that everybody should be allowed the equal rights no matter what it is. And so many people are afraid of it, and they're afraid of it because they don't understand, or it's because they've been raised or taught differently. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. They breathe air, they eat food, they take a shit. They're people. Enough said, guys. There's enough said about it. Some of my best friends, some of the funniest motherfuckers I know, if you can get away from it and you're not like super homophobic, the funniest people I know are gay guys. I mean, I don't mind hanging out with them. I don't mind going to, you know, I've been to a drag show. They tried to get me to be a judge for a drag show. I know you guys are like, wow, Pone, I'm so disgusted in you. And that's what many straight guys would be thinking right now. That's kind of weird. I had a lot of gay friends, guys, and I'm not ashamed to say it. They were friends. They weren't just people. They were friends of mine, and I loved them to death. We were close, and at no point does that mean, you know, I'm straight or I'm gay or anything like that. I am who I am, and I chose my friends, and if my choices just diminish what you think about me, go ahead and do it. I don't care. But in all honesty, I'd like to talk on the subject a little bit more later on. If you guys would like to hear stories or other things that happened throughout high school dealing with what's going on, that's fine. I just wanted to touch base on this topic, and if you guys are actually okay with me talking more in depth, because I had a lot of people that I knew, then I'm more than welcome to go ahead and make more videos. I had to speak up for what I believe in, and I hope you guys could actually take this and listen to this and open your mind. So many people try to force religion or force being white, or all this stuff is tried to be forced upon other people, and I think at no point should somebody be forced to be abused or feel less than any other person or individual. Just my personal opinion, guys. Get back to me. Leave your comments below. Like I said, keep it clean or I'm going to block you. If you feel like unsubbing because I'm some crazy demon to you now, do it.